Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. We just got done talking about the fantastic match between Liverpool and Real Madrid. If y'all haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Promise it is worth it. But before I get into the topic at hand, which is Manchester City versus Feyenoord, I want to say thank you all so much for being here. I hope y'all are having a great day. I hope y'all are not burnt or exhausted or stressed out. Hopefully, work is going all right. And if it's not, hopefully on your way back home, it'll all be good and you can get some decent rest. At least some decent rest. But I truly hope all of y'all are doing well. And without further ado, let's get into the topic at hand: Manchester City versus Feyenoord. My friends, my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages, everybody who is watching, I cannot believe what I witnessed yesterday. What I saw yesterday was one of the biggest and the biggest and worst performances from a club that I've ever seen. What we all witnessed yesterday was one of the greatest debacles in footballing history. And it's not a joke, and it's not exaggeration, and it's not hyperbole. It's none of that. What I'm telling you is the truth. And for everyone who knows what happened, you know I'm right. For those that don't know, hold on, strap your seatbelts. You're in for a wild ride. Let's get into it. Manchester City versus Feyenoord in the Etihad at home in Manchester in England. So let's talk about it, y'all. In minute 44, because Manchester City were really struggling, but they finally got a little bit of a break, a foul, penalty. None other than Erling Haaland scores, and you can just see the pressure in Erling Haaland's eyes and his body. When he scored that penalty, he walked right up to that ball and kicked it right in the net again, as if to say, yeah, finally, I scored. We got this. We're winning tonight. We are going to get this win tonight. Nobody's stopping us. Just with all the attitude in the world. Kicked that in the goal again after scoring. But 1-0 in favor of Manchester City. Great shot from Haaland. They go to they go into the second half. First half is over. Minute 49. A goal for Manchester City. It was a corner. There was a rebound that got to Gundogan. He shot it, and off of a deflection from one of the Feyenoord defenders, goal. Good goal. Nice work. Good job. Ilkay Gundogan. Or Ilkay Gundogan, however you pronounce it. 2-0 or 2-0 in favor of Manchester City. Minute 53, just a few minutes later. Another great play from Manchester City. Great low cross. Great tap in from Haaland. 3-0. The Etihad is erupting. The people are euphoric. Everyone is beyond excited. Pep Guardiola is looking like finally, things are finally going right. A huge sigh of relief for the Spaniard, one of the greatest coaches of all time, without a doubt. Everything is going fine. Everything is going as it should be. But, like I said, hold on to your horses. Strap in, because this shit is going to get crazy. All right, look. Minute 74. To quote the commentator, surely it's over now. Manchester City got this. Hold on to your butts. Minute 74. Out of nowhere, just one of the biggest defensive mistakes you'll ever see in your life. If I'm not mistaken, it was Ake who was just trying to get rid of the ball. There was pressure from the Feyenoord attack. Ake just, passes the ball back, but he does it in a bad way. It wasn't accurate enough. It wasn't fast enough. And one of the players from Feyenoord was able to win it. He was able to dribble by Ederson, and from a tight angle, from such a tight angle, was able to shoot that in, and it's a goal. Matter of fact, it was Musa, minute 74. Fantastic, fantastic goal. All right. Not a big deal. 3-1. Pep is a little stressed, but surely, nothing bad is going to happen. Oh, but let me continue. Minute 81. Again, defensive mistakes all around from Manchester City. It was just big defensive mistakes. The Feyenoord players are able to win it. Someone puts a cross, and it hits the post and goes through the legs of Ederson. And then it's just the easiest goal you could ever imagine for the Mexican Santiago Jimenez, who just uses his chest or his abdomen. He just goes forward and scores it. He doesn't head it in. He doesn't kick it in. He uses his abdomen and scores 3-2 in favor of Man City. There's a few minutes left. Now the great Pep is worried. Now Mr. Pep Guardiola is stressing out in a major way, and the stadium doesn't believe what it's watching. Ladies and gentlemen, the debacle is not over just yet. A few minutes later, minute 89, a goal from Feyenoord. A great pass. It was a great center. And, I think it was Paixão who won it. Ederson makes one of the worst mistakes you can make. He leaves his goal open, thinking he can get it. He didn't. Paixão heads it down to control it. And from a very tight angle, he can score it like his teammate earlier, but he doesn't risk it. He puts in a cross and then a header into the box from Henko. And it is 3-3. All level, all draw, all drawed up, all tied up, however you want to call it. Manchester City 3, Feyenoord 3. Unbelievable. What have we witnessed? One of the best teams in the world in the last 10 years, one of the most dominant teams, let a 3-goal advantage slip through their fingers. And ladies and gentlemen, I have no words for what I just witnessed, or for what I witnessed yesterday. If I'm not mistaken, this was the first time in Champions League history where a team was winning 3-0 and didn't end up winning and let it slip through their fingers. The first time. And Guardiola was furious. To give you a little more context, if you all don't already know, one of the greatest teams in the last decade, one of the best teams in the world, one of the most expensive teams in the world, one of the most talented squads in the world, drew 3-3. They were winning 3-0, and they let themselves get scored on 3 times, leading to a 3-3 draw. And that was it. There was no 4th goal for either team. That was the end result. One of the best, most consistent, most expensive teams in the world let themselves get tied in the last few minutes and ended up 3-3. But to give you this extra context that I was talking about, this is one of the best teams in the world, one of the best teams of the decade. But to give you the context before the match, if you all don't know, most of you do, but some of you don't. Manchester City, out of their last 6 matches, well, let's say their last 5, and their last 5 matches before this draw at home, in their last 5 matches, they lost 5 out of 5 games. To Tottenham twice, to Bournemouth, to... who was it? Sporting, Tottenham twice. Maybe Crystal Palace, Bournemouth. Either way, in the last 5 matches before this match, before this draw, Manchester City, for the first time in I don't know how long, lost 5 matches in a row. The first time Pep Guardiola has ever experienced that. 5 losses in a row. So, things were not good at the club. Pep was furious with his players. The players were stressed. They were anxious. They were also furious. They did not know what to do. So, now that you have that context, you can sense the desperation from the coach, from the players, from the fans, from the owner, from everybody involved with Manchester City. The stress was palpable. So, when you're winning 3-0, you can imagine the relief, the stress leaving the body, the worries, the sorrow, the woes, every negative feeling gone when Manchester City was up 3-0, 3-0. But slowly but surely, the panic set in. Boom, 1 goal. It's all right. Okay, we got this. 2nd goal. Oh my goodness. What am I witnessing? 2 goals off of 2 defensive mistakes. Everyone is nervous. Everyone is panicked. Oh yeah. 3rd goal, disbelief, shock, disappointment, frustration. Every negative feeling you can imagine. They finally had the win in their hand, and they let it slip at home against an inferior team in every way. 3-3. And just imagine the fury of Pep Guardiola. We all know, football fans all know how temperamental and furious Pep Guardiola can get. Oh my goodness. I do not want to imagine what he said to those players. I do not want to imagine the scolding, the yelling, the fury of the manager at that point. I don't want to imagine. And we can only imagine. I doubt they'll ever release that video. For those of you that don't know, after the match, Pep Guardiola gave a press conference. The coach. His face, or his nose, with a huge scratch, bleeding. His forehead, no, not his forehead, his head, covered in scratch marks. You can just imagine he must have been like, just scratching and everything. And then scratching his nose. He must have done something like that. The fury is palpable. It is undeniable. It is oozing through Pep. You could see it in the interview. I'm telling you, I feel sorry for those players. And with that being said, another disappointing result for Pep Guardiola and Manchester City. 3-3 draw at home in Manchester, in the Etihad, in England. So all I got to say to the Manchester City fans, good luck. I hope y'all do better. I respect y'all as players. I respect your coach. One of the best teams in the last decade. I truly wish y'all the best. One of my very good friends, Danny, is a Manchester City fan, so it brings me no joy to report on this bad news. And if Danny's watching, hey bro, I hope you feel better. I have no doubt Manchester City will come out of this. It's just a matter of time. But in the meanwhile, good luck to Man City. Wish all the best. And to Feyenoord, to all you Dutch fans, congratulations. Yes, Manchester City are in a pickle. They are in a negative. They are in a negative form right now. But being 3-0 down in the Etihad, in Manchester, in England, and then coming back and drawing 3-3 still has a lot of merit. So congratulations to you, Feyenoord fans. I wish y'all the best. Good luck, my boy, my fellow Mexican, Santi Jimenez. Congratulations. I know you just came back from injury. Keep scoring. That's what we need you to do in your club and with Mexico. So I wish you the best, sir. I wish you the best. Keep on doing it. And that's all I have to say about that. Thank you all so much for being here. Don't forget to smash that like button and to leave some comments and subscribe, please. Don't forget to subscribe. It's totally free, and I appreciate y'all so much. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope y'all get some rest. Hopefully, for you American viewers, a great Thanksgiving. And for you English viewers and all around the world, I wish y'all a happy, happy day tomorrow as well. The weekend is almost upon us. That means rest, and that means fun, and that means football. So, let's get through this week. We got it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Have a great rest of your day. Like I said, peace, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.